Hello, friends. We're back.
We're back. Like, we were never gone, really, but we are back again.
Well, we just caught up with a big hour-long conversation before we started recording. So, we caught up.
We solved all the world's problems.
We did.
We should have been taping it. You think about, God, we could have, if we had played that for the world, what greatness could we bring to the world with our thoughts?
14 views.
All world leaders. 14 views.
That's what we would have brought
world leaders.
10-second viewing time.
Exactly.
This movie, Love Lies Bleeding. Who did the song Love Lies Bleeding?
Was that
who? Elton John? Who did that?
Well, while Burk looks that up, I think it's either the Who or
it's
Matthew
Elton John.
Wilder. Okay.
It's Funeral for a Friend.
Oh, okay. Good for you, Kathy.
Oh,
You answered. You asked the question you knew the answer to.
I was trying to give you guys a second to sound like
Funeral
you're
for
smart.
a Friend
/
Love Lies Bleeding.
Right.
Yes, I'm sure that I think that's what this is about. Elton John, this movie.
Oh, well, I think it's actually about bodybuilding, believe it or not. But I think there's some sort of female bodybuilding is involved in. And that's what I know. But I know it probably goes deeper because Rose Glass wrote and directed it. And Rose Glass directed it. Wrote and directed a film called Saint Maud that
one
we
of
saw
the best. Oh my God,
it was her first film, and we were highly regarded here at Cinemondo.
So
Yeah, go back through the archive, the Cinemondo archives, and find our review of that because it still holds. Yes. It's a great, strange film with an amazing performance at the center of it, and a really beautifully directed. I mean, the direction is notable in this film too.
I'm excited to know she directed this.
But the cast in this cast is Kristen Stewart, Ed Harris, Anna Baryshnikov, which is Mikhail Baryshnikov's daughter. Jena Malone, baby. Dave Franco, and it's filmed in New Mexico, so it's not in Europe. She's an English filmmaker, but it's filmed here in the U.S. Right. But I thought we were such fans of Saint Maud that it makes sense for us to take a look at her next film.
Yeah,
so good.
So let's check it out. Love Lies Bleeding.
We're ready. A24. Love Lies Bleeding. All right,
and you ready?
Let's do it.
You talked to your dad recently?
Why? I like that.
Give us a call.
Whoa. I love the song.
So where did you appear from? Oklahoma? I've never been anywhere but here. What were you doing with that big girl?
Big girl.
Get a lot of crazy-ass foreigners, mostly. How's it going, guys? This here's Jackie.
Hi.
She needs a job. Say she'll do anything.
Claire.
Not really.
What the fuck you doing here, then? A bit more powerful than a punch, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Call me when it's done.
That mullet.
What is this place? Huh? You don't understand. Get back in the car.
They found a body.
Looks like you've got your hands full.
You'll regret this.
We'll just need to fight back. I'm gonna tell them everything you ever did.
FBI, open up.
Are you threatening me?
Yep.
Well, that was really stupid, honey.
I'll never fall in love, okay?
Oh, shit.
All right. I'm completely sold on this film.
I am completely sold on this.
This looks like an intense movie. I think the bodybuilding part is not, it's probably like what the plot is wrapped around a little bit, but that's not about bodybuilding.
Right. No, that's her character, and how they meet, maybe, but
Well, I think
obviously
there's
goes a lot
something
deeper.
Yeah, I think definitely. Well, I mean, I think the bodybuilding. First of all, I think the female bodybuilding's a totally unique space to put your thriller in,
and
also I think
metaphorical.
it has a little bit to do, I think, too, with women having to be strong, and a lot of
Right.
times,
Sure.
like they not only is it strong just emotionally and metaphorically, it's like I think a lot of women feel like they need to be able to compete physically with men just to be safe, so
Right.
I
Yeah.
like the idea of these women in this small town and they have this, bodybuilding kind of gym, because imagine what it's probably like there. So I do
Right.
like that idea, because there's a whole other level of like, are they strong? Are they capable? Well, I'll have to be a bodybuilder because that's how I can be strong. A lot of people would probably go that way. So I like that a lot. And
Well,
then
how
the
many
stranger
things
from a strange town.
how many things in the world that men have access to and can involve themselves with, that women are told, no, you're not allowed, you're not, supposed to do that.
You
And
can do it, but who can,
Yeah.
there's an attitude there.
it's not ladylike, it's not womanly, it's not feminine, and all that kind of stuff. And I love that kind of like, let's do what we want. And it's got that vibe to it. Like, these are people who aren't following the rules in this
Yeah.
movie, the characters and
Yeah.
the way it's shown. To me, it has that feeling of that kind of realism that I like. Film has a feeling of realism to it, as at least in the trailer. And who I was kind of reminded of as far as visual and beautiful visuals in this. The cinematography looks stunning. That shot of them running and that shot of them standing and the explosion in the background and things,
so cool.
just beautifully staged. But the realism of the characters and that kind of unmade up kind of look, oddly enough, reminded me a little bit of Harmony Korine.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Some of his,
Sure.
because it's so real, you cringe a little bit.
Yeah,
Right.
it's that really down to earth, small, ugly crime, which is what it mostly would look like. And they always show in movies like how something is sort of glamorous, even when it's not. And I like the sort of ugly town, ugly people, like just
Or
it just
just
seems really gritty and just nasty and hard and not glamorous at all. Like
that
I love
last shot of of the body moving,
like
in the
their
back of the
dream.
pickup. It's like, that's really horrifying, because you did something to this person or whatever, and they're not dead yet, and
then you have to think, what do we do now? Like, can I bring myself to finish them off again? Like,
right.
oh my god!
Remember that scene in Blood Simple where he has to re-kill the guy.
Right.
It's horrific. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Goodfellas too, like where they're driving and they hear the noise in the back.
It has a very sort of, I was going to say, has a kind of an early Scorsese vibe too, a little bit. I felt that. And of course, Ed Harris looks completely like
he looks so
unhinged and
good,
badass and
he
the
looks
bad
so
guy.
scary.
So you have him, and he's so
actor.
good. Yeah,
he's so good. He's got so much
So
gravitas. In that scene there where he's like, "Well, why are you? What are you doing here?" Whatever he says, and it's like, I just that the way he delivered that one little line in the trailer, I totally buy his character, even though it's Ed Harris. I recognize him as Ed Harris. He sells it so well.
So well.
And the setting is really, like out in the middle of nowhere, the desert, on this, shooting range with a bunch of creepy folk. Like, what's going on there? There's, drugs and this and that. So it looks like Rose Glass is somebody, that we will follow her career, because I think I think this looks really good. I hope it is.
Does.
It looks like a movie about people that we don't. It's a movie about people we don't normally see movies about.
Yes. Yeah, like the fact that it's gay women in this small town. I mean, can you only imagine the kind of shit they do. So this is a beautiful shot, but it does not feel like the movie at all. Like, this is not. I mean, it's cool to have kind of the bodybuilding pose, and it's kind of body positive and whatever. But at the same time, this looks like super slick and
almost like
Hollywood.
Magic Mike-ish kind of a
Totally
vibe,
Magic Mike, yeah.
And it says revenge gets ripped, which is of course about
kind of cheeky.
Yeah, it's and you just have the gun, which only gives you the only clue of what the movie is probably really about. It's very high
it's
gloss.
awkward too that the bug is on her hand, like the studio logo is on her hand. Like, why put it there?
Weird.
It's just weird.
So
beautiful poster, but doesn't feel right for this movie. I feel like it should have been just, I think, just a really cool moody shot of maybe Kristen Stewart, just a little grittier and kind of like more
looks like
indie
flash
looking
or something.
It does. It looks like a dance thing. She just got a gun. They kind of stuck that looks like a hand that they shot special for this. It looks like that has like nail polish on it. The other hand doesn't. I don't know. Nice try.
Strange. Okay, well, but that won't tarnish the fact that it looks like a movie.
The movie looks amazing.
Check out. So,
movie
Love
looks
Lies
great.
Bleeding coming soon.
Coming soon. I can't wait to see this. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty great.
Right. Yeah, coming March 7th. So
pretty soon. All right.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Good seeing you. Bye.